Hey there, my name's Kevin. This is my first crypto YouTube video, and yeah, I'm probably just gonna make a few of these. Start off my whole entire crypto YouTube career, I'm going to try and break everyone's dreams about Wonderland, Ohm Forks, and our beloved time here. I hate to crush dreams. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but this is not what it seems to be. In fact, people think that you're going to get 81,000% return. Your actual return for this investment is probably going to be something around this. You're probably going to lose at least half your money, and it's going to take you a year to even get there. As in, you're going to lose a lot more, and then you're eventually going to wind up with less than half your money. You're probably going to lose about like 90% of your money and then eventually get half your money back. That's what I mean to say. But why, Kevin? Time's amazing. It's paying me 81,000%. Like, you're being negative Nancy. You probably don't understand this. You don't understand the technology. This is revolutionary. It's a DAO. And Kevin, even if you bought, one time at 99%, if you bought one time and the price goes down 99% in 1 year's time, you have $75,000. You're going to make a 7.5x in the most bearish case scenario that goes down 99%. What coin would go down 99%? Not this coin, because this coin's going to go down probably like 99.99%. Sorry, but that's just the way it is. If you look at the math of it, a lot of people just don't understand exactly what's going on. I really hope to clarify this for everyone today, exactly where this value is coming from, and exactly how time functions. And maybe you can make a better investment and have a better knowledge about your investment. And you might even decide to hold time after this video too. But I just hope to clarify some things that I think a lot of people don't know. So just breaking into it, the first misconception I think a lot of people get is, time price. The time price right now, the intrinsic value is this, the 1978. This is the backing per time. The price cannot go below this. Absolutely not happening. It cannot go below. That's false. This price can actually go very below this. This backing per time isn't exactly the price floor at all. I can go very, very below this. I'm going to just show you what I mean by that. If you actually read the docs, you can see right here, the true value of time is always going to be $1 with the protocol buying it back. So this is backed by the protocol, always going to be buying back time for $1, 1 MIM, the stablecoin worth $1. So time will always be bought back by the protocol for $1. So, that's the intrinsic value of it. Everything above it is not its intrinsic value. So I think a lot of people also get confused. Kevin, right here, it says the intrinsic value is, the treasury, what the treasury says. Yes, it is, kind of. The key word right here in this question, what will be time intrinsic value in the future? The key word is in the future. Not right now, it's in the future. So I'm going to break into that. Right now, the time is probably worth, it could be anywhere, below 1978. It's not worth 1978, from an investment point of view. And I'm going to show you how. So what they mean by that, in the future, that the treasury value and the backing per time will equal the same, is this price right here called the runaway days. So the runaway days means how long that they can pay out this APY, right, without anything being added to the treasury right now. So if everything stopped being added to the treasury, if people stop minting, they can promise this APY for 413 more days. Why? Because they can promise this because they can only buy time. They can only buy back time at $1. That's why they promise this. Anything more than 413 days, they can't even fulfill that promise. They can't buy. They don't have enough money to buy back time at $1. So I'm just going to show you the calculator, how this makes sense and everything. Say you bought one time, right? $416. And we're going to assume the future price of time is going to be $1. In 365 days, you're going to have 817 time. So this calculator doesn't go further than that, probably for reasons people that they don't want people to really understand that. So if I subtract 365, if I subtract 413 from 365, I'm gonna have 48 days left. So in 48 days, we're gonna have 900. Our potential returns can be $973. From buying from right now. So as you can see right here, this is exactly the backing per time. This is what they mean is the backing per time, because they can promise this APY and they'll pay you back this at the end of the day. If you buy one time right now, they can promise you this at the end of the 413 days. That's really all it's saying right now. So pretty much you're accepting more or less what is it? You're accepting 1978. Just talking about from the protocol, not talking about secondary. 1 divided by 1978 times 100. You're accepting 99.95% drop down in your value by buying this right now as a bond to wait 413 days. But you're going to get paid out this amazing percentage. They're accepting more than 99% drop in your value of time tokens. I don't know how to explain this. This is pretty, or I don't know the exact words to explain this, but pretty much you're dropping 99% of value for a promise of high APY to be paid out in 413 days, where, at the end of the day, you're going to be down 54%. That's pretty much what it is. So to further explain this problem, a lot of people think that it's not possible. This can't, even if it drops down 99% in 1 year, it's still, they can't drop more than 99%. It's probably going to drop to $1. I mean, $100, as he says right here in his amazing math right here, that he's going to have $75,000 at the end of the day. So let's just do math. This could be possible, but I just wanted to show you, money can't come from nothing. So right now there's 228,000 people. Let's just say there's 228,000 people who own one time. The distribution is probably different, but there's, let's say 228,000 people own one time. For that to happen, let's just do the whiteboard math rate. Let's make this a little bit less obnoxious. So if we have 228,000 people, and 228,000 people are going to want to have $75,000 that they want to withdraw right now. The market cap on that, you're going to need to multiply, because this is 228,000 people that would have access to this $75,000. Just multiply that right here, and you're going to end up at 228,000 times 75. We're going to need to have a $17 billion market cap. That's not impossible with crypto. Definitely. Dogecoin freaking went to $17 billion, and that still happened. But that's going to need a 17x from here at market cap value for you to make that return. I just don't see that happening. The fact of the matter is, what has not happened yet is that we're still only at 5 times the current index time from when it first came out. So this index right here talks about how many times are out there from the inception to right now, and how many rebases it's had. So it's currently had 5 times more. So we're currently just talking about 5 times more rebases. But you're forgetting that this APY is going to go up exponentially. So this is going to start going up and up and up and up. And then this price is going to start going down and down and down. And it's going to drop probably dramatically. That's not necessarily bad, but what I'm thinking more or less is when people see that, there's going to be a shock in the market, and people are going to get scared, and there's going to be a bank. What I hate most about this project, maybe I'll get into a little bit right here, is the staking. It's game theory prisoner's dilemma. And I'm not going to break into it, fully right here, but it's pretty much just saying it's the prisoner's dilemma says if we both stake, we're both going to earn. If you look into actually how the prisoner's dilemma works, the negative of both outcomes is usually what happens. It's called Nash equilibrium. If you're interested, you can learn about the prisoner's dilemma and what it really means. But it doesn't mean this. It doesn't mean people are going to stake and stake. It's a bank run is going to happen, and the value of time is probably going to go down significantly, probably way below the intrinsic value, I think. And probably will jump back from here, but I really predict this is probably what's going to happen in the future. So I just want you to be aware of your investments. Know that this scenario can be even worse than that. This is super bullish. You're just an idiot that can't do math. This is a very bullish scenario that everyone's going to be able to withdraw. You're literally banking on this 17xing. Yeah, I don't know who this man's thinking, but I can see how a lot of people can be caught up in that. So I might be wrong. Maybe there's something I'm missing in time. Maybe there's, things I'm not understanding about the mechanics of this. But I just want people to be a little bit more aware that, you can't really, print money from the sky. This this is all farce, So just be a little bit more critical thinking in your investments, I hope. And I hope this gave insights to people. Yeah, I just, postscript had maybe an analogy, try to help you understand exactly what's going on with time a little bit more. Here's the deal right now. If you give me $4,000, I'll give you back 81,000% right here. But the coin's only gonna be worth $1, right? So, but you're making 81,000% on this $1, but only for 413 days. And then at the end of the day, you only have $2,000. So you can wait 413 days, for that. I think what's also like an atrocity is that like this protocol right now is asking you to give them literally $4,200. Like, it'd be one thing if just a secondary market and everything, where there's a bunch of hype and everything going on with the secondary market, valuing this coin that one day will be worth $2,000, that 81,000%. It'd be one thing if it's just a secondary market where we're having all this thing, but it's literally the protocol itself will buy at, if you bought this from the protocol right now at $4,200, you could sell it back to the protocol for only $1. Do you want to do that deal with me? We can do that deal. We can do that deal all day. I'm open to this right now. I'm creating Kevin coin. It's worth $1. I'll give you $1 for it, but you gotta give me $44,000. I'm only gonna pay you 81,000% for 413 days. That's really what it is. And let me open up this to everyone. Everyone can join this thing. That's what you're kind of really dealing with. So hopefully this makes sense.